Today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to walk you guys through on how to, first of all, make some fucking money printing on Solana, bundling specifically, how to entwine yourself in some groups that actually print, that actually can help you in times where it seems like you can't make money at all. Beyond that, sometimes they say in life it's not what you know, but who you know. Come fuck with me. Join my Discord. I do have a course. I do have a one-on-one class. It's clear as day. Let me give you some transparency, however, on what that it kind of entails. In the meanwhile, let's check out this cook.
Doing really good. Just sitting here, three of us working, building and stuff.
Awesome, awesome. Let me ask you. So, what type of software are you currently working with?
We are using a MacBook Air chip. I think it's 2 or 3, something like that.
M2.
M2, yes.
Okay. I mean, are you working on like a specific bundler app though?
Yeah, yes, we are using currently on Meme Tools X, but we are also considering the new one, Kaizen or something like that.
What's it? What? Oh, Kinesis.
Yeah, Kinesis. Yeah, I can
Gotcha.
remember them.
Gotcha. So,
But at the moment only Meme Tools X.
okay, gotcha. So basically, you have what it seems like to me is you're gonna have some pros and you're gonna have some cons. I'm here to kind of give you those pros and cons, but so that way you know what to expect moving forward and you have no surprises. So let's talk about the Mac side and the current setup you have going on. So let me ask you, do you have a node already as well too?
Yes, I have a node. Every time I'm buying from Solana Vibe Station, and I'm always choosing the Elite one, the most expensive. So at the moment, I can tell you which one it is. Just give me a second.
Okay.
Okay, so when I test inside of the bundler, it says that the speed of my RPC is 242 ms, and the speed of the other one, Australian, I don't know how is it pronounced.
Asherlane.
234. Yeah, Australian. Okay, 234. So this is the speed that we have right now.
Okay. So one's 245, one's 234, basically, right?
That's
So
right. Yes.
gotcha. Okay. And let me ask you, like before we talk about Kinesis, what in general is your project ideas? Like because there's so many different ways to do it nowadays. You know, you can go with LARP or news, Vamp, or tech projects. Like, what type of projects are you bringing to the table right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So basically, we are doing, let's say, 3 type of projects mainly. So first type is viral news. That's if we catch something really quick,
Yeah.
So for example,
Right.
maybe we cannot catch Elon's tweet because they have AI software on the tweet.
Okay.
However, there are a lot of viral news that we are able to catch among the first. So that is one type of project. Some viral news, some momentum, some trend in the space, some new meme.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. So you're doing
Some
CT news.
Pink Swift, yeah. CT news, general news, and stuff like that. And second thing is just narratives that are trending currently. For example, the meta coins. Let's say the
Yeah.
meta. If the current meta is AI, we're gonna do AI. And third thing is something which we do, of course, the least, but
You were break. I'm sorry, you're breaking up. Go ahead, say it again.
if we have some idea that we think is, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you
Hello?
better now. Yep, I got you.
Okay. And the third thing is if we are planning, if we have some good idea and we think it's innovative and good for the space, then it's a larger, slower type of launch. So those 3. We are not doing techy stuff, softwares, programs, and stuff like that. We are sticking to as simple as it gets with good content.
All right. Cool. All right, cool. Good to know. Thank you. So, with that being said, what are you currently using for your actual CT tracker? Do you have a CT tracker, or are you using one specifically?
I'm not sure what is a city tracker.
Oh, A CT tracker, well, CT means crypto Twitter. So it's essentially a crypto Twitter tracker, like something that allows you to see a whole bunch of sources.
Yeah.
What's that now?
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, I didn't know that you
Oh, yeah.
meant crypto Twitter. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, basically a CT tracker. So this is the same thing that, are you familiar with, for example, like Bullocks, for example, or Axiom, right?
Yes, we are using Bullet Neo.
So they have an actual CT tracker where you can click on, like, Twitter, and then it shows you a feed. Now, theoretically, right, to be completely frank with you, everyone has like access to that now because it's so highly open and used. What I'll do is I would love to show you another option. That way you can have a couple different things in mind. What I'll do now is I will share my desktop, and so that way you can see this option. It will work it'll work in the same conjunction as your bundler. So your bundler would be on the left side of the screen, and then this specific thing will be on the right side. And the reason why I'm talking to you about it is because it's free, by the way. You don't have to pay nothing for it. But the reason why I'm telling you about it is because, for one, it has about way more trackers on it than Bullocks. So meanwhile, while you're sitting there on Bullocks looking at like 25-30% of the news, this one right here has got 65-80% more news in there that could probably go more market caps. You see what I'm saying? So
Amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
let me share my screen real quick, and we can get to work here. Let me go back to Discord. Okay, cool. Share. All right, entire screen and share. Let me know when you see that.
Yeah, we can see it.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So let me pull up the X. All right, cool. Let me log in real quick. Sign in. So the way this works is it just it logs in through your Twitter account. You can just create a fake Twitter account if you wanted to. But what I've wanted to show you is called Rapid Share app.rapidshare.wtf rapidlaunch.io. So rapidlaunch.io is basically what it is. You sign in with Twitter. So I'll do that real quick. Authorize. And then now, yeah, boom. So what I would do, right, is I would take this and like literally with your browser, just make it right side of the screen, and then your whole meme tools is front and center. Meanwhile, this thing is gonna essentially give you all the type of plays. Now you do have an option, like theoretically, what you could do if you want it, it's up to you. You could use this as a tool to dev in and dev out, because this does have the ability to do an automatic dev cell. So you could basically just use this for just to start the project and then snipe your own project with meme tools, just because that way this will automatically delete. Like once the news happens, all you would have to do is hit deploy, and then hit go, boom, and then it will automatically.
Oh shit! So basically, we can deploy from the city.
Yeah, I think what you say? You sound excited, but what you say?
I said basically we can deploy from the city. For example, we
Yeah.
can target on hill.
Yeah, exactly.
And deploy. Oh, badass.
Yeah, exactly. Time is money, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you have to be able to work in a way where, you can make as much money as possible, especially with these CTs going out so fast. So the idea thing is you launch, maybe like, let's say, for example, hypothetically speaking, 3 Sol dev launch. You have this program, when you go to it, you can actually set it up to do sell presets. So you can have like a timer, or you can have presets of what percentage you want to sell. I have a timer set in mine where I just go to settings here, and then I can do automations, and it says farm snipers, and it says dump all purchase tokens from your dev wall immediately after creation, and then the delay, I put 3,000 milliseconds, which is basically 3 seconds. So all I got to do essentially is have 3-4 Sol in there, or whatever amount I want to rock and roll with. Once I see it play, just simply hit deploy, hit 1, and then boom, it goes. It automatically will sell. And I have the CA, and then I hear right here on the right side where I can bring meme tools in it, copy the CA real quick, and then boom, launch in with my dev, with what my mass bundles.
And how can you bundle a project that's already out there?
So what you have to do is go into, if you want, I can walk you through it on your computer. My VPS just decided to do a maintenance update today, for example, for 3 hours. So I can't even get into my VPS right now, but I can walk you through it if you want me to. If you want to share your screen,
Okay, yeah.
you want to do that?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. I'm gonna stop sharing mine then.
Sure. Just a second. You share screen.
Yeah, go ahead and share your screen.
1 second. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
need to allow it in settings.
Yeah, no worries. And then the great thing too is, Pump is actually doing extremely well in volume. So it's a good time to just launch on Pump again because of the fees are so low.
Why is it free? This tool.
Well, this particular tool, they're talking about Rapid Launch. Are you referring to that? So Rapid Launch, what they do is they take I believe it's like a 2%, a 1% or 2%. It's the same as Bullocks. They take the like a $5 fee out of every launch. Like 1 or 2%, like a launch. You can look at the front page. That's why they take your fees. That's it. So, but like I said, what you could do is you could use it as just a tool though, and not launch from it, and then theoretically you even have even further more control.
You're
Huh?
breaking up. You're breaking up for some reason.
Oh,
In order for me to share the screen, I just need to quit Discord and to reopen it one more time.
yeah, that's right.
Okay, give me a second. I'm going to hang up the call right now, just so that I can reload the Discord and share the screen, and we can you can walk
Cool.
us through it.
Let's rock and roll. No problem.
Yeah.
I do see your screen. Yes, sir. Jeez.
Okay, perfect.
Sweetness. Yeah. So yeah, let's see here. Go ahead and open up the tool.
All right, here it is.
Beautiful. So let's talk about it. So let's say hypothetically, if you wanted to use the app, let's bring up the CT play that I was showing you, rapidlaunch.io. I'm gonna show you how to use it just by using it for free. Like you don't even have to use the deploy option. At this point, it'll be just a matter of you working fast, but it'll allow you to essentially have full control with your launch outside of Rapid Launch. So yeah, you can sign in any way you want, and then you'll get free access to like over 1,900 freaking sources, and these are, like I said, updated consistently. And on top of it, it's better than fucking Bullocks because Bullocks is like only 300 sources.
All right, amazing. I cannot log in for some reason.
Try your Twitter. I never did Discord, but my Twitter it worked. Like, do you have a burner Twitter account, by the way? Do you have a burner Twitter account?
Let's go like this. 1 second, sorry.
No worries. Yeah, you're gonna want to use like either that one or a specific burner account anyways in the future, because once you do the deploys, you're gonna want to add the community page or create one real quick just so that way you get some more bids.
Give me 1 second.
No problem, take your time.
You just need to do something. Launch through meme tools, we bundle 50% aggressively, so everybody knows that it's bundled.
Yeah.
Then the other side, on other computer, we have, for example, Bullix Neo, which supports 100 wallets.
Yeah.
and then we just kill the bundle. So if a bundle sells one Solana, we buy exactly one Solana on other PC until we hold that specific percentage that we wanted. Is that possible?
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, technically, all it is that's called farming the charts. You know what you, but the thing about it is too is you can't. Don't forget, you could theoretically buy a large amount in the beginning and then just start selling off positions slowly and then buy up again. I mean, a huge green candle in the beginning, all you're doing is solidifying your token percentages. And not, yes, maybe not a lot of people are going to funnel into that, right? But it's a clean bubble map, so that means you could sell. Like if you buy 70% or 65% off the jump, like on an instant mode, and then instantly just start selling 25% every 10, 15 minutes, and then you start buying those positions back up. That literally is the same thing. It's just reversed. So don't feel like that green candle is like a complete ends all knows all. It's just you just gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You just know that you can either work upwards on that pyramid or downwards. You know?
Understand.
Yeah.
But maybe it's better that way because we are our supply is basically guaranteed. If
Yeah,
we buy
exactly. It's
as-
guaranteed. If you have the liquidity, you could even think about it. You're gonna get more holders that way because you're gonna sell. They're gonna buy on other wallets that are essentially gonna be new holders too, and then all it's gonna be is funneling you. You sell for 0.75, you buy for 0.63. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just you're reversing your own chart. You know?
And then another question pops after that one. Is it important how we are loading all of those wallets? So all of the initial
Yeah.
ones that are going to be inside of the bundler and the rest of the wallets that are going to be on Bullix.
Yeah. So the the dev wallet, it's recommended to use a 6. You know,
Six.
see, yeah.
Yeah.
But in regards to these other wallets, you have warm up mode where you can essentially train the wallets to basically look like they're already trading in different type of trading scenarios. Theoretically, what happens though is some people they'll literally do a fund and then the next day deploy, just because the ones that fund right away and then deploy get less traction because snipers are already aware that they're possibly going to do some type of dump. So if the money's been in the account for 24 hours, they see it as maybe as more of an actual real person. So that's something that you can possibly use to your discretion. But definitely when it comes down to it, it's just the meme though. The meme, and don't also make sure you put a CT community out there. You have a second account that basically starts the CT community from the jump when you put the coin as a token, boom. Because no one right now is really doing Telegram groups as they used to do anymore, unless you're deving a project. And I don't think you're gonna complete dev a project. That's like we just talked about CT for the most part today.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, if you want to next section, we'll talk about deving, and that's a whole nother discussion. If you want to keep the dev wallet in.
All right. This one suits us because we know how to promote on X, and we have some influencers, so mid tier and low tier and whatnot. So
Nice.
that part of promoting a project is, let's say, easy for us. It's not easy,
No.
but it's easier than these types of technicalities,
Gotcha.
because each time we fucked up the play.
Really?
Because either the bubble masks were showing or we didn't buy properly or something like that. So we want to
Right.
cover that part.
Makes sense. Yeah. So if there's any type of project you're doing in the future, just tag me along. I love to help out and give some help as much as possible.
Perfect. Thank you.
Absolutely. This is just the start, man. Like I said, I'm about to drop some new episodes soon because Bags is. Are you familiar with Bags?
Yes.
Yeah. So Bags bundlers are finally around the corner now. So there's one particular bundler that I know that just started on Bags, which is crazy because most of the Bags users aren't on phones. So imagine the type of liquidity pool you can extract from that, and the creator fees is crazy, like 2%. You get $100,000 market cap gets you $2,000 in the creator fees.
That's good. One more question. Let me share my screen so that I can open a bundler.
All right.
Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we usually, when we launch a coin, we launch here through this dragon mode. Now, is it better for our scenario to use maybe delay bundler? And also, are you using volume wallets to bundle the project as well, or we should only bundle the project with these wallets here?
I'm sorry. 1 second. I think someone's at my door. Let me grab this call. This real quick. One moment. I'm back. Sorry about that. I have teenagers. They were just ringing.
All good. All good.
So, what was that now? What were we saying?
Yes, I was asking you. So when we are launching a token,
Yeah.
to Dragon mode or safe mode or delay bundler, we get like 20 wallets here.
Yeah.
Okay.
20 wallets. Yeah.
And meme tools only allows 20 wallets to be used.
Yeah.
Now, if we wanted,
Per
for example, I don't want to hold like 50% in 20 wallets. I want to hold 50% in, let's say, 30, 40, 60.
Yeah.
How can I use this group? Because volume, we don't understand how this volume works. So can I somehow bundle 20 wallets from the bundler and also bundle with volume wallets? Is that
Yeah.
possible?
Yeah. So basically, the first thing you would do is you want to go to your wallets there, and you see where it says Group 1 right there. So currently, you could have, I believe, 20. So you would go to Group 2 at that point, and you would create another 20 set, and then you would go with Group 3 and create another 20. So these are basically your wallets. So you can basically at that point spread the Solana out on individually 20 wallets in Group 1, 20, another 20 in that, and then when you do the buy sell transactions, that's when you have to average out, like for example, every wallet getting hit 0.22 to 0.27 or 0.15 to 0.50 or something like that. I don't know, but but basically the average.
You're talking about this part right here.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
this one.
Well, actually, go to launcher. Go to launcher.
Okay.
Yeah. So then in the launcher, or it says Dragon, it says G1. So you can set up when it says auto buy right there. Click on auto buy on the far right side.
Okay.
My bad. Click on buy settings. No, buy settings.
Buy
Yeah.
settings.
So right there, it says, all right, so you'll have dev buy, so that's what that is, and then boom, you'll have sniper buys, and then you have these wallets there. So you see those wallets there? These wallets
Yes.
are if you had like let's say 3 groups, you'll see more than 20 wallets. You'll see 60 of them, 80 wallets. You see what I'm saying? So then you can literally you fire off, boom, 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 but you can individualize the buy amounts before you even get started.
Understand. Yes.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay, and what's the way
And that is
for
volume,
Axiom?
by the way. Technically, that is theoretically your volume at the same time.
Yeah. It didn't cross my mind when I tried it. But yeah. Okay, and tell me how to avoid Axiom, because this is by far the best trading platform that detects if it's bundled or not.
For sure. So basically, with this, what you would use is delay. So you wouldn't use a dragon mode. So click on delay bundle mode. There you go. And then you would set up multiple different groups in this as well. So, but because this is the delay, it'll use group 1, and you essentially set up. You would basically set up what time you want the project to drop. Hit buy settings real quick.
Okay.
Sweet, it says dev buy amount. All right, boom. And then you see where it says scroll down. Okay, cool. And then minimum buy. Okay, you see it says delay right there. Delay between each buy. So right there, yeah.
So
Yep.
this is it.
So that's half a
Okay.
second. 500 is milliseconds is like half a second. So you could set it up where first of all when a delay it's going you would choose when the bundle comes in. So the dev buy dev sells, you could let the PvP happen. And then at that point, theoretically, it's after 20 wallets. After 25 wallets, 20 25 wallets, the what's it called? Bullocks and Axiom doesn't like quantate that because it's just traders. So if you don't get FOMO, though, that's the thing. If you don't get 20 wallets of FOMO in, which is probably not going to happen, probably going to, depending on the project. If it's bump Trump, then possibly. But if it's not, you won't probably get 20 in. You can send in dummy wallets. So those 20, those group one, can just be a whole bunch of groups, like a 0.05, 0.02. Those are dummies. So you could set up like that. That way, when they come in, so go to close real quick. Hit close. I'll show you something real quick. Okay. So theoretically, you could do a group one, and then you could basically make the group one 20 wallets, and then you can just literally be crumbs, and they're just literally for holders. That literally will show up on Bullocks as not bundled because it's looking for like high percentage for the first 25 wallets. The group 2 volume will come in, and hopefully you'll have FOMO. But even if you don't have FOMO, you'll probably put the when I was showing you the 500 there, you'll probably make it like 1500 or 2000, which means like 1 second to 2 seconds. So that means the buys are gonna come between 1 to 2 seconds apart from each other instead of like back to back, like stabled on top, like staggered on top. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna look like it came from a Telegram group by CA drop rather than from one person trying to. You see what I'm saying?
Understand. And do you think that I can do every group like 20 wallets, or I should maybe pick a lower number, or it doesn't matter at all?
I mean, the max is 20, but you can just do like 5, 10 if you want, and in each, like I said before earlier, you could do 4 or 5 each wallet, but just have like 6 or 7 of them ready. So if you did have 20 SOL or 15 SOL, each group is going to represent a portion of that remaining balance.
Understand.
Yeah.
Understand. And is it what I wanted to ask you? So is that the only thing that's going to make Axiom not detect our wallets, or the way of how we load them is also important?
Well, I mean, as soon as you launch it, and as soon as you can see that the bubble maps is clean, then you've done your job. The loading of that is literally just that. As far as the bundle detection, that's coming from literally how many wallets are being dropped and with the amount of time frame they're being dropped. So they're saying to people, which is very obvious, if 5 wallets come in like literally at 0.5 milliseconds behind each other, and they're coming in at like 4 or 5% grabs, that's a bundle. You know what I'm saying? But if those same wallets came in at 3 seconds delays between each other, so one came in and then one came in 2 seconds later and then another came in 3 seconds later, that's not a bundle because they have part between blocks apart each other. The problem of it is the cons is someone can come in between those wallets too, but like I said, everything's like a gamble at this point. I mean, as far as like pros and cons, you just have more leverage because you have wallets in the game. But to hide that, you have to literally make that 500, 2,000, or 3,000. That'll give you 3 seconds to 4 seconds to delay between each wallet. See what I'm saying?
Yes. And is it important that we go through this warm-up part, or we should skip that?
It's important if you're planning on doing like a actual like real project and not like a dump. Like if you're trying to for example do a tech project, then warming up your wallets will be great because then you're gonna bringing in more FOMO buys because people think this is a LARP anyways. So it's good to have like a general trading view. That's where it is. You're trying to set the marketing off good before it even starts and that type of shit.
Yes. And we also thought maybe for that's usually how we are doing projects. So we are not like launching and dumping, but we actually try to push it to a certain price. So we thought that maybe it would be good if our top holders would have a lot of money on their wallets.
Yeah,
For
that's
example,
good.
we can drop a bundle, and then wallet number 2 or 3, we can clean those wallets and get infiltrated with the wallet that actually has a lot of money.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. That's definitely true. Especially if you do that with a dev, even if the dev sells, it just shows that, you know, this project might be something bigger than what it is. Always a good like chess move. But I do got to get going, brother.
Sorry, I didn't hear that last part.
Oh, I do got to get going.
You gotta get going. All right.
Yes, sir.
It was nice talking to you. You helped us a lot. And
Absolutely. It was my pleasure, man.
Sorry, one quick question unrelated to this. Some guy from the other wallet, from the other bundler, this one, he said that he can give me 1 week free to test it out. Is that possible, or is he
Oh, the
trying to fool
Kinesis?
me? Yes.
Yeah, as long as it's Slash, the guy with a whole bunch of slashes in his name, then yeah, he's good. If you want to put us in a group, I can confirm his identity. But yeah,
No,
Slash is.
it's this guy.
I don't. Hod sounds familiar. I see all these faces because I'm a very.
Yeah, he's in every group of
Yeah.
every bundler.
Yeah. He probably can, but like I would talk to Slash. If you want, just say, hey, Warren, introduce me to Slash, and then I could put you with the actual dev.
Perfect. Perfect.
Bada
Okay,
bing,
thank
bada
you so
boom,
much.
brother. God bless.
Nice meeting